Next guest is Antonio. And Antonio came to us from someone who had a number of cats on their property, and they were gathering up the kittens and handling them to get them gentle, and then bringing them into us, because one of the things about having a number of cats on your property, which can be pretty common in Frederick, is that if you're going to take really good care of them, it's expensive if there are too many, because obviously they each need their checkup every year. They need rabies shots. If you have outside cats, you really should consider having them vaccinated for leukemia, vaccinated for diseases other cats have. It just gets very costly. So they're doing the right thing by paring down to a population they can be responsible for. One thing that's very tempting to do when you see cats outside is to offer them food. And while I wouldn't tell you not to do it blanketly, because there are many ways to do it kindly and make it serve some end, but what happens is if you offer outside cats that are loosely owned some food, you encourage them to collect in one area to get that food, and it can lead to fighting and sharing of diseases, and most importantly, kittens. So if you are going to feed outdoor kittens, then certainly doing what this family did is the right way to do it. Gather up the young ones, gentle them, get them into homes, or let us help you do that, or the Animal Welfare League or Tiffany Frederick help you, and spay and neuter the adults. Or the problem just continues, and it actually doesn't tend to get better when you feed them. It tends to get a little worse because of the sharing of diseases and ability to have more kittens if there's food available. So it's just something to think about. It's obviously a kindness to shelter or feed a cat, and as you can see, this little kitten is really loving the handling and attention from a person, so he's going to make a wonderful pet. And he does have a litter mate, so if you were thinking of getting two, you might want to consider taking two that already know each other. But I also caution you against that, because nature's way is that when they're 9 or 10 months old, they should disperse and go find their own territories. So sometimes when you adopt two kittens, they don't stay best friends forever. So if you are prepared to accommodate two cats with their separate lives, by all means take a chance on siblings and see if they get along forever. But it should free you up not to feel guilty if you don't take both, because if you just want one cat, cats are okay with that, and nature has a plan for that anyway. They're very efficient hunters. They don't need friends to get by. They don't need cat friends to get by, but they need people friends. So you don't have to feel bad if you don't take all of the kittens in a litter, and that can free you up to get the one you want the most.